Hello everyone, I'm Shomindu Ghosh, dietitian. Once again, welcomes you on a very interesting topic and a very that you want to know from me that what is the importance of registered dietitian exam or what is its importance in India, from where you can pursue your internships and what is the eligibility criteria to sit for the exam. So before that, I would say whatever is your degree is always important. A recognition is always important. For example, a doctor who has a degree, who has a registration number, but his practicing knowledge is very less. People do not go to that doctor. Maybe he is a specialized, but sometimes we go to some doctors who do not have so many degrees, but his knowledge, his expertise is in that subject is very good. So this is very important in our subject also in nutrition. We need to enhance our knowledge. Enhancing our knowledge is very important. Day-to-day upgradation is very important. If you do not upgrade yourselves in our subjects, so you will be lag behind. For example, nowadays, if you restrict any patients on AGOC, for example, a heart patient or diabetic patients, so then you are lacking your knowledge, because AGOC has some very important nutrient which is very much essential, and egg yolk once a day or 4 to 5 eggs in a week will not raise the blood glucose level or will not raise the triglyceride level. So in moderation everything is good. And for renal patient also, now the many concepts has been changed for the cancer and cancer cachexia patients. So we are now emphasizing on more protein, less carbs. So every day we need our upgradation. So this is very important thing. I have realized that whatever I learned in my graduations or masters, when I apply in the field, there is lot of changes from the theory to the practical aspect. For example, a household having husband and wife who are all senior citizens and both are having diabetes, and they cope up or deal with diabetes alone, they do not have anyone to look after, then there is the importance of a diabetic educator or a dietitian is very much there to counsel the patients, because they will not cook different food for them. But the husband is taking insulin, he's a retired person, or the wife is a housewife and he's cooking the food and she's also diabetes but she's not on insulin. So they have to make up that where comes your role in a good counseling, in giving a diet chart with a specific calorie values and in the amount specific, this much amount of cereals you have to take, this much amount of vegetables you have to take, will not come into compliance unless and until you do a good counseling. So this art of counseling, this expertise, this field experience, or upgrading your knowledge with medical nutrition therapy, I realize is very much important along with our degrees. So coming to our topic, that is importance of registered dietitian exam. So moving on to our topic, who is a registered dietitian? Registered dietitian in India is a title awarded to the applicants who successfully completed the RD exam conducted annually by Indian Dietetic Association RD board. So this recognition is only for India, and when you are moving to some other countries, for example, New York, USA or Australia, this registered dietitian exam or this registration number will not work there. They have the separate criteria, and there are some countries where registration is must to practice there. If you belong to that country, if you are a green card holder, so there will be totally different aspects. Now coming to the what is the eligibility for writing an RD exam. The candidate must fulfill all the following points. First of all, 3 years graduation degree, which comprises of biochemistry, human physiology, diet therapy, clinical nutrition, or you may be in food and nutrition. And after that, you need to complete your master's in clinical nutrition dietetics or any UGC recognized universities, or maybe 3+1 format where the candidate must have the minimum of 4 years in home science or food and nutrition and dietetics. So this, along with this, one more thing is important, that is 6 months continuous internship with competency package from hospital recognized for RD training. that are listed on the IDA website. Or you may be a 5 years experience in a multi-specialty hospital which is recognized by IDA. And if the candidate is from a hospital that is not listed for the RD training on the IDA website, a recommendation letter from the IDA chapter president to be submitted with the RD exam application forms. Then you can sit for the RD exam. Is IDA, Indian Dietetic Association Life membership compulsory to write the RD exam? Yes, it is compulsory. It is very much important. You need to have the IDA membership, and obviously before sitting in the exam, at least 7 months before, you need to have the IDA membership. That means if you are sitting in the month of Feb in 2021, so you need to have the IDA life member in month of May 31st, 2019. Now coming to the eligibility criteria for IDA life membership. IDA life membership anyone cannot take. Then also coming to, you have to provide your certificate for graduations, masters having the food and nutrition or home science or any applied nutrition or food and nutrition, or food masters in dietetics and food service management from IGNOU, whatever. But you need to provide your certificate to the chapter president. You have to need to fill the forms, and along with the documentation, with paying rupees 3,000 rupees, you can take the membership, life membership. And someone who is also from the graduate in life science, microbiology, botany, zoology, physiology, chemistry, biotechnology, food technology, and fulfill masters in dietetics, that is graduation in science-based subject, giving these examples, and dietetics masters can also take the membership. The life membership is open to anyone who is graduate or postgraduate master degree in food and nutrition dietetics from a full-time UGC recognized university like IGNOU. Membership approved by the AGBM effective from 1st January 2019. Eligibility for associate members. The associate members is the one who does not qualify the life member, but maybe from the other backgrounds like maybe paramedics, nurses, dentists, or diagnostic technicians, occupational therapists, speech therapists, physiotherapists. So they can also take this membership, but no certificate will be given to the associate members. Which are the hospitals recognized to conduct internship? There are lots of hospitals in India. If you belong from West Bengal, you can do your internship from West Bengal as well as from other hospitals which is recognized by RD and which is given in the IDA website. How long is the internship valid for? This is a very important question. Some things that as IDA is not, sorry, RD is not age bound, so you can give RD exam at any age. Obviously, it is true. At this current scenario, I don't know, the rules may change in future, but the internship is valid for 5 years from the date of completion. And if the candidate wish to write the exam after the internship validity period is over, then the candidate must have to repeat this 6-month internship, RD internship once again. Or by that time, the candidate can complete the 5 years work experience in the multi-specialty hospitals in order to take the RD exam, and which should be recognized by RD board or IDA. What is the percentage of marks required to pass the exam? The candidate needs to have minimum 50% marks, that is 200 out of 200 marks paper. For qualifying, that is 100 marks you have to achieve, and a minimum of 45 marks in each paper. And there will be no re-evaluation of RD exam answer paper. How many case studies should be candidate prepared, and how many case studies are to be presented? This is also a very important criteria, that in this 6-month internship, you need to prepare 50 case studies, and out of which 6 case studies to be done in details as per case study format given in the website. So you need to follow that particular format in the websites, and you need to present the 6 case studies. Case study presentation, 2 case studies to be presented for evaluation in the presence of 2-member jury, 1 internal and 1 external, and 4 case studies to be present in the dietetics department of the same hospital but the candidate interns. And the external jury member can be from the same hospital or from the same IDA chapter. Is the internship done under the dietitian who works in a single specialty clinic, hospital considered to be a criteria to write the exam? No, it's not. Single specialty clinic or hospitals will not fulfill the criteria for RD exam. Or even if that hospital holds a RD dietitian, then also you are not eligible unless it is a multi-specialty hospital recognized under the IDEA for RD specialty hospital. Only hospital recognized by RD board are listed on the website. You need to check the website for that. And experience of dietitian should include only hospital experience, not in, as a healthcare centers, or maybe you are working in a pharma or multi-specialty pharma and nutrition based companies or other field work job, that will not be considered for as your experience or internship. Can internship be done in two different hospitals? Both are suppose RD internship. Hospitals, no, the 6 months RD internship to be done in the same hospitals. And you need to check the IDEA website I have given. And also the email IDs are being provided. If you have any queries regarding the RD exams or the eligibility, then you can go through the websites. And most unfortunate thing is, like in West Bengal, currently we have only 30 dietitians, RD dietitians right now, whereas in Mumbai, only in a city, not I am telling about Maharashtra or Pune, other cities, only in one city from Mumbai, the total number of dietitians RD is almost 375, whereas in West Bengal we have only 30 dietitians. So if you want to increase the number, you have to take this you have to take this challenge. You have to study for the RD, and most importantly, before taking the RD coaching or before starting with the syllabus, you should have the better concept of your subject, and most importantly, the case studies. For the case studies, you need to learn everything in a better way, so that you will be able to clear the RD exam quite easily. So we have a course. We are starting with a course that is a 6 months course, and this course we are providing the students on all the disease specific, how to prepare the diet chart. From the basic we will start how to prepare the diet chart, how to present the case studies, and there will be many experts taking this class. So they will be guiding you on different nutritional aspects, for example diabetes or cardiovascular disease or the gastro and hepatic problems, or ICU nutrition or pediatric maternal nutrition. So everything will be in detail and case study oriented or practical oriented, so that after completing the course you will be enriched with knowledge. And obviously this course is a job oriented course, so we will train you on the skill development, personality development, mock interviews also will be guiding you. And do not think that after completing the course we do not have this relation. We should have a relation with you even after 4-5 years if you need any help from us. So we should build a strong nutrition body to fight against the quack dietitians. Also you need to be have the enough knowledge, and even to talk with a doctor, even to work in an ICU, if your knowledge is like you have a concrete knowledge, then you can even talk with the doctors that does this point I am right and you are wrong or whatever. So this everything needs a confidence. Boosting a knowledge is important. So that will be coming under this course. Along with a separate provision of RD exam will be also there by the expert RD dietitians. So you may call in this number, or you may send a mail for these queries. We will be happy to answer you. So thank you so much for your patience hearing, and keep in touch and upgrade your knowledge, so that we will be able to bring a strong nutrition career. Because I say after this pandemic situation, there are a lot of vacancies coming in the pharmaceutical companies, lot of vacancies coming in the hospitals. So there is a lot of scope for the nutritionists and dietitians in this field, especially in the private sectors as well as in some government sectors also. So nutrition is very much important, and even you will agree with me that in this COVID situation, to fight this virus, the doctors will also agree, the people will also agree that we need the help of nutrition or a very good dietitian to combat this disease. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Subscribe the channels to get more videos.